about to level up.
Welcome back, 8th graders. I hope that you have successfully completed your first set of sketches, the boxes and letters in 1 and 2 point perspective. I wanna up the game a little bit here with your second set of sketches. And I want you to create a building. So it's a little bit more complex. It has to be a building with a street, 1 in 1 point perspective, 1 in 2 point perspective. But I don't want you to think of this like a project in itself. As a matter of fact, I want you to try to limit yourselves to at the most 15 minutes per drawing. So this is a fairly quick sketch. And I want you to leave your construction lines in place so that I can see them and outline the lines that you want to keep with a pen or like a fine line Sharpie or something so that I can see what you want your finished project or product to look like. So to create a building in 1 point perspective, I'm gonna go ahead and get my horizon line and my vanishing point on there. I can create one face of my building head on, and then the rest of it is gonna have to go to my vanishing point. And I'm also gonna wanna do some kind of a street or sidewalk in front of it. Once I've done that, if I wanna add other details, again, this is facing forward, so if I want, for example, like a roof, I can add that. Oh, there we go, a little bit better approximation there. Any details on the building are also gonna go to that vanishing point if they're on this side. And so I'm gonna draw a line that can become where I put my door and a window. Hopefully you can draw better lines than me. On this side, it could really be any shape. It wouldn't have to fit the rule because this is face on and I'm seeing it head out, so it's perfectly fine. My sidewalk lines would be horizontal, and as I get closer to the distance, they get closer, or further in the distance, they get closer and closer together. So you can add a little bit more detail if you want to try to create like overhanging like eaves or anything like that. You're more than welcome to. That is totally up to you, but just show me that you can do it with a little bit more complex object. 2 point perspective, as you know, is just gonna involve that other angle and make it a little bit more like you're standing right at the corner. So for this one, you're probably gonna wanna draw this line first. The higher you go, the more extreme your building is gonna look, the more sharp and angular it's gonna look. Cut those off right there. Same thing, details on this side are gonna go here. So here's one set of windows or whatever you wanna put there. If it's on this side though, it's gotta go here. Right? Once I get my building how I like it, I'm gonna add my walkway. You could do one just from one side, that'd be fine, but you can also make the full-on intersection. And here, I'm no longer allowed to do my horizontal lines now. If it's a segmented sidewalk, it's gotta come from that vanishing point over here. Otherwise, it's just gonna look a little weird. And so on. So once you're done with those, you'll take your different color or your pen and you'll go over the final lines like so, while leaving your construction lines in place so that I can see a little bit of your process. Except do a little bit neater job than I am. There we go. So you get the basic idea. So after you're done with those sketches, you can look ahead to your project assignment, and that will give you a lot to work on kind of for the bulk of what I hope is our 2 weeks away from the classroom. Other than that, I hope you're doing well, and I hope to be able to see you guys again soon.